Holy shit, do I have a lot to talk about. Hopefully I don't get banned for it. For having an opinion. We also got our first snow today of the year. Which is cool. I don't mind it. I like the snow. This means I have to leave earlier, so I don't have to rush. Go slower. Okay, so Kari Lake lost. I mean, this doesn't surprise me. I seem to be like when I'm like following these elections and I'm hoping that we win. The same common denominator is like there's still a hope, but at the back of your mind you're like, how the hell are we even in this position anyway? How the hell did somebody like Katie Hobbs even have a chance? She didn't campaign. Oh fuck, are you serious? Nobody comes here. It's just weird, man. Like, okay. She didn't campaign. She didn't debate. She was too scared. And she oversaw the election. There's some other things too. However, she won. It took 7 days to count the votes. With all the stuff that happened before in Arizona in 2020, why is there people out right now? Jesus Christ. With all the stuff that happened in 2020 in Arizona, you would think that the Arizona elections would have went off without a hitch, like Florida's did. Florida's got way more people than Arizona. I would say Florida has maybe like 34 million people or some shit like that. And then Arizona maybe has like probably 10, maybe 15 million people. So how did Florida get everything counted in one fucking day? And it took Arizona to like a whole week to get counted. It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. It doesn't make any sense why they had the problems they had. They didn't test this shit out. They didn't test the voting machines out before they fucking... They don't have backup voting machines. They don't... Like, when you have like a massive amount of people in one area, you want to make sure that you have a lot of voting machines or whatever the hell it is. However the hell you do it, man. Like, there should be no problems at all. And there's going to be problems, but it shouldn't be... There should pretty much not be any major problems. People had to wait like 2 to 3 hours to get to vote. I think a lot of people probably just walked away and said, fuck voting. Because they just got so frustrated. You shouldn't have to wait in line like that. This is purposely done. Also, it's kind of weird how people voted in Arizona. Like, they voted like kind of like split, like Republican and then Democrat. I just don't understand the logic of voting for some senators or Congress people that are Republican and then voting for a Democrat attorney general or fucking governor. I don't understand that shit. Especially one that's like... Especially Kari Lake was talking about solidifying that fucking border down south, which is a big problem in Arizona. And looking into elections. And lo and behold, come on, man, why is there people behind me, dude? whatever. They're just gonna have to go slow. I ain't fucking around. It's like fucking 4:30 in the morning, dude. I swear to God. And there's like a group of people behind me. I fucking hate this shit. I'm gonna go slow as fuck so they go around me. I ain't fucking playing, dude. I'm not gonna get in an accident because it's fucking icy and people want to be a jackass. Go fucking around me then. I'm gonna go intentionally slow as fuck. He's just gonna stay. He's just gonna stay right behind me, huh? Dude, go fuck around me, man. Go fuck around me, dude. Seriously. Fucking dumb. Jesus Christ. I don't want anybody behind me. And I got someone else coming up. Like, where's all these people coming from? It's 4:30 in the morning. It fucking snowed. Dude, I'm not even fucking worried about them. Anyway. Lauren Boebert is about to lose, apparently. How does this keep happening? Like if this happened, if this was people I wanted to be elected, and my side won, like, I question that. Like, okay, Lauren Boebert was up, right? Lauren Boebert was up, and it takes days for her to figure this shit out. Damn, look at this long line of people behind me at 4:30 in the fucking morning, man. Crazy. This is a fucking simulation, I swear to fucking God. It's a simulation. Unnecessary. It's fucking... Dude, it's never like this, man. If you watch any of my videos, you don't see this much traffic on here. It's ridiculous. You see cars, but this is ridiculous. I question, like, why is it taking it so long? Why the election should be like, if it takes a few days, it should be like rare. But you see a lot of these elections taking longer because of fucking mailing voting and shit. Why? Why is that allowed? It should only be absentee voting and in-person fucking voting. You get these big stack of fuckers that vote. Is like, if you don't have your ballots in by voting day, it shouldn't fucking count. You should have already fucking made sure that shit was in. That's a bunch of bullshit, man. You should drop it off in the Dropbox, whatever. I don't know. It shouldn't even be allowed, dude. It really shouldn't be fucking allowed. It's stupid. You should have to vote in person. That's how these Democrats keep winning. And the funny thing is, the Republicans had the popular vote in America. They had most votes was the Republicans. And they still, and to me, they lost. Apparently, like, dude, they might even fucking lose the House. I heard that they won by 1 or 2 fucking seats, but still, like, who's to say that those can't be overturned and then fucking it's a blue wave? Like, why seriously, like, what the Democrats did with history, from what I hear is, when a president has low approval rating, usually the other party dominates in the midterms. And Biden has done such a horrible job. The Democrats have done such a horrible job. Look at, like, the pullout of Afghanistan. Absolutely brutal. Getting involved in Ukraine now. Now we're sending more money over there. It's not hyperinflation, but it's huge inflation we're going through right now. Lockdowns. Trying to put pressure on businesses to vaccinate their employees. We were at the brink of a fucking nuclear war. Are you fucking serious? I don't think the world was as peaceful as it was outside of America as when Trump was fucking president for a long time. Like, there's so many peace deals. Like the Middle East has never been as peaceful as it was when Trump was in there. And yeah, he bombed Syria, but like, there's a lot of treaties that were signed because of him. He stepped on North Korea's soil. He kept North Korea in check. Now they're launching fucking missiles over Japan or fucking some shit like that. All around, the Democrats have done like the worst fucking job they can, and the only thing that they've had to run on is like abortion and student loan debt forgiveness, which the Gen Z just got fucking taken for a ride on that. They try to bribe people, and that's all they do is they try to bribe people, and people fucking buy into it. People want free shit, so they'll vote. So they'll vote for their way. I'm seeing these fucking establishment Republicans on Twitter, like Meghan McCain, like bragging like that Republicans lost. You got people like Liz Cheney, who's supposed to be a Republican, bragging that Kari Lake lost. Yeah, you know, like there's gonna be some. It's quite obvious that the world is against me, because they keep it's like it wants me to fuck up. Why is all these people on the road? No, it's quite obvious that the Republicans are the establishment Republicans are pieces of fucking shit who work with the Democrats secretly, intentionally sabotaging their election. They intentionally sabotaged it. This is what I'm not. You know, Tim Pool's like, oh, you fucking win. What do we win? You know, if they take the House and there's massive investigations and there's something that's actually done, then we won. But you know, I want to see crush. I want to see them crushed, because they should be crushed. It should have been completely annihilation. The Democrats should have been annihilated. I don't trust the system. I don't trust. I think that. I'm not out here trying to like make people think like. I don't want to think like there's something wrong with the system. I want it just to be good. You know, like I'm fine losing. You know, people want socialism. People want authoritarianism. People want to get rid of the Constitution. Like if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But I want the elections to be like legit. It seems like they're not. 2020 showed this, and nobody wants to talk about it. And the Republicans aren't doing shit. They don't do shit. The Republicans are fucking weak pussies, man. I said this before. I think that MAGA people, I think that candidates who run as MAGA need to run as Democrats. That's what I think they need to do. I think they need to act like they're woke. Hopefully their social media is clean and they don't have anything on there. And if they do, they'll just be like, yeah, I fucking turned a leaf, man. Like, I fucking seen the light and whatever. And now I'm fucking woke. And then, you know, once they get elected, like, flip that shit and say, fuck you, we're just gonna go for the Constitution instead of your communism bullshit. Because it's quite clear that most people don't give a... Most people, they even though the popular vote was Republican, for some reason, for some odd reason, The Democrats keep getting big victories. It's just kind of fucking weird, man. Kind of fucking weird how that works. Like I said, I don't mind losing if it seems legit, but it don't seem legit, dude. It don't seem legit at all. And I've seen rumors that Mitch McConnell might have been involved with FTX on Twitter. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if like all this stuff is true. Definitely need some investigations, because if it's true that the Congress people are who were ran by the Democrats, Congress was ran by the Democrats, and pretty much the Senate too. Not entirely, but these people kept sending money over to Ukraine, and then what did Ukraine do? If this is true, I don't know. If Ukraine invested in FTX, and then FTX was like one of the biggest donors to the Democratic Party, it's a money laundering scheme. And the Democrats were basically using taxpayer dollars, using a third and fourth party to get the taxpayer dollars back in their pockets for their campaigns, instead of organically growing those campaign funds themselves. I don't see like what, given what how elections pretty much are just a popularity contest. I don't understand why people need money anyway. If you have a big enough presence on social media, you should be able to do pretty well in a election, I would think. Now I know, like, the boots on the ground, whatever, signs and shit, but like a lot of people are on social media now. A lot of people are on the internet, and I just don't think that you're gonna need as much money to rely on a centralized blob like the fucking DNC or RNC. I think they're both fucking corrupt. I think there's something going on with Trump attacking everybody right now too. Trump's attacking everybody, and people are like saying, but there's a reason why he's doing it. DeSantis is, I like DeSantis. I do. I like a lot of things he says, and but there is somebody funding his campaign, and that's the RNC. So just like a puppet of a puppet of a puppet. And what I like about Trump is he's his own fucking man, and he, as far as I know, his actions show he don't give a fuck. And if he had a second term in president, like if he got a second term like he should have, their heads would be rolling right now. The country would be a completely different place. There'd be a lot more shit opening up. He made mistakes. He made mistakes on social media. He made mistakes by surrounding himself with fucking rhinos and fucking listening to Fauci and all that. But I mean, dude, he's not gonna be perfect, man. There's nobody that's gonna make every single choice 100% correct. He didn't try to force people to take that substance like other people. They're using pressure, social pressure. I think going forward, and it's possible that the Democrats take the House too, which would be fucking, I just think that'd be hilarious at this point. It would just be fucking absurd, like if they took the House to a complete blue wave. And I think there's a lot going to be coming out, and thanks to Elon Musk and Twitter, it's not going to be suppressed like the mainstream media, and we have to rely on alt tech. Alt tech's fucking nobody uses alt tech, man. Like it's okay, but like okay, this is how uncreative. This is the difference between creative people and fucking business people. It's quite clear that business people created fucking Parler and Getter and shit like that, because like it's basically a ripoff of fucking Twitter. Like there's nothing different. Getter's got a little bit of fucking they added like TikTok. I mean, that's innovative. That's cool. But you still need the social proof. You still need people on the fucking site. And no one really uses fucking Getter, dude. I mean, it's like my Rumble. Nobody views my videos, so I don't really fucking bother with it. If I got 0 views on here, I probably wouldn't be bothering with this shit anymore. What I see going forward is I see that the Democrats are going to continue to pound the fucking American people. There's a reason why the DHS consider people like me terrorists, or MAGAs terrorists or extremists, because they're gonna keep putting pressure on us. And what I want to say too is, like, they keep on pushing forth this is a democracy when it's founded to be a republic, not a democracy. Okay. They use fucking welfare to get people's fucking votes. It's supposed to be, a republic's supposed to protect the individual, not the group. It's like a mafia. It's like a fucking communist type of deal. Like, people put pressure on other people. You're supposed to obey. It's kind of like the Constitution is kind of like the 10 Commandments, man. That's what it kind of is for our government. And they keep on putting chinks in it, like gun control and the Second Amendment, freedom of speech, limiting people's freedom of speech. You can't say shit. I can't talk about, I'm looked at like a fucking terrorist because I say certain things or have express opinions or question things about elections or fucking things that they're trying to force us to take via syringe. I'm looked at like an extremist. Okay, well, there's some studies coming out about that that Pfizer and the other ones are just, they're saying like you could get myocarditis or whatever, however you say it. Young people, like, it's about your immune system, and I don't trust it. I don't trust how they rolled it out. The person who I like, Trump, is the one that helped roll it out, and I'll say he's ignorant. And what I don't like is he keeps on putting pressure. He won't take that loss. He won't admit, like, okay, whatever. Anyway, can't talk about it on here. I gotta be careful how I talk about it on here, because I could be spreading misinformation, because I might have an opinion. It's my opinion. I can question things. Can't question nothing. This is 1984. Read that shit. That's what we're going through. Anyway, so I think the Democrats are going to continue to put pressure on. They're going to continue to bash Americans. That's what they're going to continue to do. It's going to be interesting. People have been going into debt to try to counteract this inflation. And it's going to be interesting because their debt just got more expensive because the Fed keeps upping the interest rate. They're slowing down the economy. They're doing it on purpose, and people are going to suffer. They're going to continue to probably do stupid lockdowns. They're going to continue to you can watch. You'll see climate change lockdowns. You'll see more push of the vaccine. You might see people like me not being able to bank anymore. So what does that leave me? I can't work, I can't bank. Why is that? I've already been sick. I've already gotten over it. Why would I need to take anything? Just because you take that substance doesn't mean that you can't get it. Doesn't mean you can't spread it. And why? Why would I take it? I'm not taking it. I'll be homeless. I don't fucking care at this point. I don't fucking care. It's out of spite. I'm an able-bodied citizen that is. I have no problem working as long as like I'm being compensated properly. I think I'm gonna keep on pressure, and I think that there's going to be some people, unfortunately on the MAGA side, that's gonna fucking act out because they're tired of this. They're tired of. It's not gonna be me. FBI, I want you to know that I am not calling for violence. I am not going to commit violence myself. I'm not affiliated with any fucking groups. So I'm just making predictions. Okay. There's gonna be people that act out, unfortunately, violently, and they're gonna be demonized, because they're frustrated. You know, they don't feel like their voice is heard, and when people feel like their voices are heard, they turn to violence. When people aren't getting listened to, they turn to violence. And they're gonna feel hopeless. They're gonna feel like, what's the point anyway? You just fired me from my job, and it's really fucking unfortunate, man. It's really fucking unfortunate that's gonna fucking happen. I don't know of anything. I don't know of anyone's plans. Okay, I don't know anything. This is I connect dots with human nature, and this is what the results can be, and this is exactly what they want. But at some point, you know, when we had the revolution in 1776, there was a lot of diplomatic stuff that happened, right? And I think they said it took like 3 years for them to finally say, fuck you. Well, it took 3 years because there wasn't as much. It's funny, the door's not gonna be open for me today. I love it. I want it not to be open. I want pressure on me. I want to be fired from my job. Because I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of fucking shit up. Ugh. I work hard, man. I deserve better than this shit. Okay. It's funny because why I say this is because it fucking snowed, and I'm about to walk to the fucking snow to go clock in on the other side of the building now, because nobody's opening the door for me today. I think that's fucking funny, dude. I think that's funny. Every day they open the door for me, but they won't today. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Yeah. Something's gonna happen, dude. Something's gonna happen. People are just pissed. They're gonna get. You can only put so much pressure on people, and then they fucking snap. The Democrats are gonna put people in a fucking corner with their backs against the fucking wall, and they're gonna react. It's gonna be like a fucking snake. It's gonna be like a fucking cat, like a fucking animal that's been wounded, and that's how they're gonna feel, and they're gonna act out violently because the Democrats won't stop. They want domination. They want you to submit. They want fucking slaves. That's what they want. They use their red counties and their fucking blue states as fucking slaves, and they want us to be fucking slaves. This is ridiculous. This is why I think this is a simulation.